What's going on, fellow Walking Dead fans? This is Solid Dave Snake, bringing you guys a very special action figure comparison video today, comparing the newly released Walking Dead TV Series 7 Michonne to her TV Series 3 counterpart. And in this video, I'm going to break down the overall differences between these two action figures with the likeness of the actress, her overall costume and outfit design between the two, and articulation, and tell you which points are better and which categories on each figure, and at the end of the video let you know which Michonne I personally prefer more. But we'll kick it off with the one accessory that both of these Michonnes comes with. They come with a lot of different accessories, but the same accessory that they both come with are her katanas, of course, which is a must-have for Michonne. Let me get a focus in here. There we go. And this one on the right is from the TV Series 3 Michonne, and this one on the left is from the TV Series 7 Michonne. And they both are the same exact pieces, the same molds used for both of them. However, the paint does vary a little bit. The old one has more of a white paint design right here, and the new one is a lot more faded. However, the katanas are the same. And even the brown on the sheath of this old one is a little lighter than the new one. But all in all, they're basically the same. And for the actual Michonnes, the first thing that you'll notice right off the bat is the height difference between the two. And I'll pull them a little closer so you can tell and have them side by side here. And you can tell that the TV Series 3 Michonne is a little bit taller than the new one. And I think that's one thing McFarlane tried to do with this new Michonne, was correct her size difference with the other action figures of how her height really is in the show compared to these other actors and actresses. And the height of the Series 3 one never bothered me really. I mean, I'm glad they want to try to make them in scale as much as they can, but wasn't that big of a deal. But now putting them side by side, it is kind of funny how much taller that old one was. And just starting right from their heads, comparing this overall look of Denai Guerreri, of which one is better, a better likeness to the actress, I'm honestly going to have to say the new one. And looking from the side profile, you can tell that the size and shape of the Series 3 Michonne head is a lot bigger. And I think that this new one does capture how Denai's head actually is shaped and how she looks. That side profile is great of this new one. Although I do love this overall head sculpt and look on the old Michonne. She has more of a pissed off look on her face, where this new one's a little more complacent. And another thing that I like better on the old head sculpt is the headband. I like that bright, colorful headband, although the new one is neat too. And one thing that I like that they did on the new one was they tried to give the illusion of the headband actually going through the dreads, where the old one did not do that. And the dreads overall are done really well on both figures, colored the same. However, the new one is a different design overall, with how she looked at the back half of Season 4 with her dreads tied off, where the old one did not have that. So, all in all, I love this TV Series 3 head sculpt, but to be honest, the new one is more accurate to how Denai looks. And comparing the two, you kind of have to admit it. But continuing on downward, they both have different necklaces on. The Series 3 Michonne has a gold necklace with an M, and the new Michonne has a silver necklace with an insignia that I cannot really make out. And both figures have that same vest that she's always wore. However, the new one is much more detailed. They added silver paint to where the zipper and buckle is, which was a very nice improvement. The vest overall is a darker brown, and plus if you look on this right hand side, she has patches there now from where the vest has been damaged and repaired, which is a nice extra detail. And they pretty much look the same on the back as well. And I do have to say I like the sleeveless look of this TV Series 3 Michonne more. Although they detailed the white shirt on the new one. Excellent. I just prefer this classic look of her without the sleeves. And I like the pink shirt underneath as well. Her belt is brown on the old one and black on the new one. And her pants are totally different. On the old one, she's got the blue jeans with cargo pants. And this new one, she has this olive tone pant going on. And down below, this new one has orange socks, where the old one has normal colored socks. And they are actually the same boots on these two Michonnes. If I hold this one to the side, you can tell. However, they are colored totally different. And I have to say, I like both paint variations. I like how the old one is brown and made to look all dirty and muddy. But one thing that I really like about the new one, well, the overall color is black, but I like how they added in these silver studs, where they did not do that with the old one. And the loops for the laces are silver as well. So I really like that attention to detail on the new one. And like I said, those boots are reused pieces, as are the gloves. Her hands are the same piece on the Series 7 and the Series 3. So overall, McFarlane did do a little bit better job with the detailing of this new Michonne. Although the Series 3 Michonne was great for the time, still holds up great well. Still holds up really great to today's standards as well. And I have to say I like the Series 3 outfit better. Although the paint and details were done better on the new one, I do like this classic look a little more. And articulation-wise, they are a lot different. The new one is better articulated down below the waist, but the old one is better articulated above the waist. And for Michonne, I would much rather have the better articulation in the arms, so that way she can hold her sword with two hands and get a lot more movement for posing ability with the sword. But at the head, the old one is a lot more articulated. She will rotate all the way around at the head with ease, because those dreads are really pliable, and look that far down and that far up, where the new one really won't get that much movement up and down and around. But here's the kicker on these two, is the arm articulation. As you can see, the old Michonne can lift her arm up a lot more than the new one, and they can both rotate all the way around at the shoulders. But let me show you the elbows. And here's where the old Michonne really shines. She can go far past 90 degrees, where this new one cannot even go up to 90 degrees. And also, the new one, the wrist articulation is very restricted because of the shirt, where the old one, you can get a very wide movement of wrist from side to side, and the full rotation as well. So you can get this older Michonne in some great double-handed sword poses, where this new one you cannot. However, they are much different at the below the waist as well. This new one's a lot better than the old one. Well, they both have the same ab crunch. They both are able to turn and move there, although the old one has a little more wide variety of movement there. But the new one has the updated leg articulation, which can kick up, where the old one, you can only get up to about that far. So that's a huge difference. Plus she has the hinges, where this one does not. But like I said, I would much rather have the better articulation up top for Michonne, for her sword poses. So, overall, look-wise, I'd have to say I prefer the Series 3 Michonne, but the detail and everything was much better done on the new one, to be honest. And articulation-wise, I have to go with the Series 3 Michonne, just for all the sword poses. And all in all, I think I like the Series 3 Michonne a lot better. Even though her size is not as realistic as the new one, I prefer this classic look and need her to be able to do those double-handed sword poses. So I am personally going to go with TV Series 3 Michonne is my favorite Michonne made so far for the TV series action figures. So alright guys, let me know in the comments down below which Michonne you prefer, which one is your favorite out of these two, and stay tuned because I will have another action figure comparison video of Carl coming up next. So I will catch you guys then.